everyone, Sonia back here. Welcome back to my channel. This is part 5 of all my colouring books and all my completed pictures. So part 5, we've got here my Halloween / horror type colouring books, and there's nothing too scary in this, so if you don't really like horror books, don't be afraid. There's nothing too creepy in here. I've put this one under Horror Halloween. This is Gods and Beasts, and it's by Adam Fisher, and it's a smaller book, just bigger than my hand there, and I absolutely love this book. It's one of my favorites. The paper is probably a little thicker than Amazon paper, but it has all these mythological creatures from different parts of the world, and yeah, they're just nice size. I really love this size book. I wish there was more books this size. It's quicker to complete. Yeah, and I'll probably work in this one this month because I really do like it. I use markers in here and coloured pencil. So I did this one. Love how she turned out. This was all coloured pencil. This was for I think I did this as a buddy colour with Olga Rani. Yeah, and I saw this book on her channel when I first got it, and then we picked out this African, I think she's an African goddess, and yeah, I really like how she turned out. And I've done a few in here. I did this one's the last one I did, and it's the first page I did on the 6th of November last year, when I just got back into colouring again after a bit of a break. And this is all just marker. Yeah, it was alcohol markers, but I like how I did the shading on the witches' faces, and I love the eyeball. But yeah, they're really cool images. I really like this book. Yeah, there's monsters, witches, all sorts of things I've never even seen or heard before of. So it's really nice to read what they actually are. So this is a Japanese spirit, it says, which is half human, half cat, and they would protect against nightmares. So yeah, it's so interesting. Another book I highly recommend, and yeah, I absolutely love it. It's, yeah, probably one of my favorite coloring books. I don't know why I haven't worked in this some more, so I'm definitely going to leave this one out to do. I did this one here. I think this was for a challenge on Olga Rani's channel. Just trying to think what the challenge was. It might have been horse. I'm not quite sure. Can't remember. I did this one. I love how this one turned out. The spider lady. Very cool. That was all coloured pencil. I think it was Prismacolor pencils, that one. I love her. I love how the spider web is in the background. I love how her legs turned out, the shadowing and stuff. I did this one, and I'm just noticing this page is coming out. And this one. I might have to put some tape on it. Oh dear. This one's got some glitter, yeah, like, what is it? Stickles on there. But all the images are so cool. There's my mermaid. I think that's all I've done. But yeah, extremely cool book. Definitely will be working in this one some more this month. So that's by Adam Fisher. and you'll probably find it on Amazon. It is getting a little bit older now, 2017, that one. Okay, what else have I got here? I'll leave those to last. I've got this one. This is a Christmas book, but it's a creepy Christmas book. So I feel like you could do this Halloween or Christmas and in between. This is Creepy Creepmas, and it's by Rick St. Dennis. And he's got quite a few colouring books, but this is the one I chose, and he's got a definite style. You'll be able to see it's very sketchy, but I really like the illustrations. They make me laugh. Excuse me. They're just really funny. So I like this one, Dennis the Decapitator. I've been meaning to colour that one for a while now. I've only done one in here so far. I did this one, which was all in glitter gel pens, and then the background was just some watercolour paint for the door. And I only just completed this this Christmas because it was a whip for about a year or two. I don't know why I never finished it. But yeah, it's very cool. It's got that creepy vibe, but it's also Christmassy. So look at this lady with the curlers, so cool. And a cigarette in her mouth. So that one is Creepy Creepmas. I've got the Walking Dead colouring book because, well, what can I say? We were watching The Walking Dead, you know, watched all the seasons apart from the last season, but this is more based on the books, I think. But it's very dark, black line work in here. The images are quite dark, so some of it's a little bit hard to colour. That's very cool. I do want to do some more in this one. Yeah, I also seen Mary on Arts. Oh, Mary, what's your colouring channel? Another little piece of my art. Okay. I watch it all the time, Mary, so I should know it by now, what your channel's called. I've seen that she had this book as well. I don't know if she's still got it, but I do know that she's worked in this one as well. Again, I would like to do some more in this one. At the moment, I'm doing cutesy stuff, but I can feel the horror, scary colorings coming along soon. So I did this one just in Super Tips. So I remember I did this one in, I was at work, but in between clients, there's not much to do, so I coloured this one. They're really quick and easy to colour. I think I coloured this one as well. Just a big, it's the mouth of a zombie, if you can't tell. This is the mouth and the faces here. I started colouring these ones in. I did this one with the Michon. And this, I think this was with Crown and, yeah, Crown and Super Tips, I think. This one. This one, and this one. Crowns again in the background, but yeah, I haven't pulled it out for a while, but I'm kind of feeling some of the images in here. Like this one I wouldn't mind doing. I don't get what this page is in here though. Like, it's a nothing wallpaper page. The book is pretty thick. They didn't need to have this in there. I don't understand that. Unless it's got something to do with the books or something. I'm not quite sure. This one maybe. He's got no head left. They are pretty, after saying there's nothing too gruesome, this does have a couple of gruesome pages, sorry. My bad. But this is probably the worst of them, to tell you the truth. So this one's pretty good too. I like this one. Anyway, that's the Walking Dead colouring book. This one's Whimsical Halloween. And I haven't done anything in this one yet. This is by Molly Harrison. And I just wanted a sort of a cutesy type Halloween book. So that's why I got this one. So, and then I also had an idea for this book. I've been watching a channel, and just like me, I can't remember the channel's name. But I just came across it recently, and he's a horror artist, and he works in children's colouring books and turns the images into like horror images. And he's really good, actually. They turn out really good. And I was thinking of making these cutesy ones into, like, changing them and making them more scary and more horrifying, and sort of doing a before and after picture. Yes, so that's sort of what I'm thinking I might do with this book. I'm not sure. I mean, they are really cute pictures. Do I want to make them terrifying is the question. Like, for instance, like you would draw a huge mouth on her with teeth coming out, and you would do big black deep eyes, and, you know, the cat might have bat wings on it, and, you know, you just turn the whole image just darker. That's an idea I've got anyway, but I do like the images as they are, so whether I do that or not, I'm not quite sure. But it's a really super cute book. Yeah, so that's a Whimsical Halloween colouring book, which I've got to do something in. I don't like when I've got books. I normally like to get a book and at least do one page, and I don't like when I've got books and nothing in them. I think this is another one. I haven't done anything yet. This is the Halloween colouring book by Deborah Muller. And yeah, I haven't done anything in this one as yet. But there was a creepy clown in here. So warning if you don't like creepy clowns. There was a creepy clown in here I was thinking of doing. This one here. He's not too creepy. He's kind of cute, actually. I mean, if it wasn't for the fangs, he would be kind of cute. But yeah, I just haven't done anything in this one yet. But yeah, I like it. It's different. Some of the pictures I find a little bit childish, I have to admit. Like this sort of thing. It's not really my type of thing, but maybe when I colour it, it might look okay. I'm not sure. This is one of her older books, I think. So I think her style has changed a little tiny bit since this. Yeah, but anyway, that's Halloween colouring book by Deborah Muller. Then I have Witches by Coco Wyo, and I haven't done anything in this one. This is an absolutely beautiful book. Absolutely love the illustrations in this, but it terrifies me because I've seen so many people do beautiful work in this, and I'm scared I'm going to ruin like the pages. There's no doubles in here, I don't think. I think they're all single illustrations, which is good because I'm not really into books where you have, you know, half the book is the illustrations and the second half is the same illustrations all over again. That kind of annoys me because I don't think I'd ever colour an image twice. Like, I don't know. Maybe I would, I don't know. But I tend to not get those books as much. So this is why I got this ones, because it's all, there's no doubles. But it's just so pretty. I don't know, it intimidates me a little bit, this one. Like this one here, I've seen so many people do this gorgeous work on her that, yeah, I'm too scared to do her now. And she's the reason why I got this book. just all witches and witchy stuff. So that's that one. But I'm glad I've got the book. I'm sure I'll do something in it one day. Then we have Just Add Colour, Day of the Dead. And this has got beautiful, nice, thick cardstock paper in it. It's an older book, but it's like that folk art style illustrations, which I really like. So nothing too scary in here. I think my daughter might have done one in here. I could be wrong. We'll see in a minute. No, maybe not. Okay, I thought she did one in here, but no, she didn't. So that's Just Add Colour, Day of the Dead, and that's by Sarah Walsh. Okay, I have Creepy Chibi by Coco Wyo. And I've got one done and a whip in progress. So this is a pretty cool book with all the creepiness in here. Like a teddy bear head. I like this one. It makes me laugh. So, yeah. And again, there's no doubles. They're just, I don't think they're doubles. They're all singular. Full book of single illustrations. But I did do this one here. Really had a fantastic time. Enjoyed doing this one. So, and all the eyeballs are coated with my crystal drop dimensional, what would you call it? Dimensional, like paint, like a clear gloss. Hopefully you can see that. So she's done with a hoo-hoo markers, and then went over and shaded things with some colour pencil, and the background and the axe is like glitter gel pen. I did her, and then I have this whip here, which I've just started, so I need to finish that one. I might finish this one this month. So yeah, very cool book. I like this one. Okay, so that's that one. That is Creepy Chibi by Coco Wyo. And then I have another Deborah Muller one. This is Halloween Darlings. And I really like this one. I've done a few in here. I was on a bit of a roll. So I did this one here. And this I use a lot of metallic paint, hoo-hoo markers. Yeah, probably glitter gel pens and stuff. Paper's not great in Deborah Muller's books, so you have to put something underneath, but my moon has got all glitter on it there, if you can see. Yeah, really cute images in this one. Might have to pull this one out again. I know that it's a Country CC. I think she's doing a Deborah Muller colour along this month. I love this girl, this pumpkin girl. I love how I did her dress with the purple polka dots all over it. Super cute. Yeah, so I think I'll definitely do something in this month. Did this Crazy Cat. And I did this one here, a little Devil's Food Cake girl. I love Devil's Food Cake. So, and the ghosts, little green ghosts. I didn't want to leave them white, so I think that's got like watercolor paint in the background. Yeah, all this is watercolor paint, or it might be some crown, like dissolvable crown. Yeah, So that's the book I want to finish. So I'm probably going to have to leave that one out, definitely. Then I have, I'll do this one next. Okay, I have Horror and Nightmare Creatures by Colour Questopia. And I could have put this in my colour by number, but it's horror, so I put it in my horror books instead. I've completed this one, so I have done a flip through on my channel. I had a ball with this book. I'm even tempted on buying another copy, like with the black lines. And maybe just, like, I did change a lot of the colours that they recommended in this. So I'm tempted just to buy another copy and do it all completely in my own colour scheme. I just love the images so much. And I wish Colour Questopia, if you're watching, probably not, but if you're watching, yeah, bring out another horror book like this one, you know, with the movie horror. Yeah, I love, yeah, the characters from the movies. I know they do have another horror colouring book, but it's not quite the same sort of feel to it. Yeah, that was the last one. So, yeah, I enjoyed that. God, I had a ball with that. That was February last year. So, yeah, loved it. Okay, the next one I've got is the Classic Comic Colouring Book. So, this has got horror and sci-fi in it. Yeah, all comic book covers. You've probably seen it on my channel a few times. I really like colouring in this. Yeah, I'll just do a quick flip because not all of them are horror images. They're all sorts of comic, like love stories and stuff as well. That one's a bit of horror voodoo. But yeah, love this book. Love, love, love. Yeah, so I just thought I'd put it in this section. So that's that one. And then I've got the actual sci-fi and horror one. So that one was just the classic. This is the sci-fi and horror edition. And I haven't done as much in this one because I haven't had it as long. But I did that one, spacey one. I did Captain Midnight. So yeah, you can look up on the computer. You can look up the original covers and see what they look like, and then you can color them exactly like the original ones if you want to get an idea. This one's Out of the Night. Oh no, help. Or you can just go with your own colours, but I always like looking at what the original was. Web of Evil with this Frankenstein dude coming in the door there. But yeah, very cool. I love the dark line artwork in this one because when you colour it, they just pop. The colours just pop, pop, pop. And that's what I love about it. But that's all I've done in that one. This one's a whip because this was started when I bought it because I bought it second hand. So slowly I've been adding to it. Okay. Then I have this one. It's the Classic Comic dot to dot sci-fi, and this is, yeah, a dot to dot, but I still put it in my colouring pages section because you can do the dot to dots and then you can just colour them in afterwards. I don't think I've done anything in this one. That's the sci-fi one, and then I've got the, reach down here, sorry, then I've got the actual horror one. So this is the horror one, and I have worked in this one because sometimes I just feel like doing dot to dots. So this is baffling, and I just use watercolors mostly in this one. It's when I feel like doing something different and I get a little bit sick of coloring. I grab this out. So I did this one, Adventures into the Unknown. And it's fun to do the dotted dots first. And I did Voodoo. So you can't really see what they are until you've done them, but I can show you the ones I've done. The Hand of Fate. Oh, I did this one. I need to colour this one. This is Weird Mysteries, Amazing Tales of Horror and Suspense. I think it's a skull and there's an ant coming out of the mouth and then a sword coming through the eye. I don't know what that is. But again, I can look this up and see what it originally looked like. I've done a couple more. I did this one here, Chamber of Chills. This one was in just Super Tips, but yeah, I don't like it. I don't know, for some reason I just like using watercolor in this book, so I was just trying the Super Tips. This is Forbidden Worlds, and then I've done this one here, Adventures into the Unknown. And that one was Super Tips as well. This is, I think this is the first page I did. But yeah, I'll probably just stick to watercolour in this one. So I love that book there. That's so much fun to do. And then this is a dot to dot, 1001 dot to dot Day of the Dead. And I've only done, this is the answers in the back here. So it's good to be able to pick out what one you want to do. I'll show you that one as well. So all Day of the Dead. And then I've only done one, but I still need to go back and colour it. And the paper's not bad in it. Where is he? This one here, so cute. So I'll probably go back, and again, I'll probably just use watercolours for this. But yeah, so cute. So yeah, not much to see there, just lots and lots of numbers, but I do need to use I have to put my glasses on, and then I need to use this in one hand and do the other hand with the dot to dots. But still, it is fun, believe me. So that's that one. So if you're looking for something a little different, you know, try the dot to dots and colour them in. And then the last one I've got for you is The Amazing Book of Beasts. It's not really, I wouldn't really call it horror, but you know, they're all beasts in here. So, I mean, some people don't like horror, so this might be as good a horror as you want. You know, there's a werewolf guy here. There's lots of monsters and mythical creatures, spiders with skulls. So it's, yeah, I think it goes in sort of the horror field. I did these two giants, which I really loved doing. I love how they turned out. Metallic paints in the background, and I think Super Tip markers, watercolor paints. And yeah, it does bleed through, but normally on this page it just tells you about the creature, so I'm not too fussed about it going through that page. So yeah, you get your Yetis and your Bigfoots. Another one in here. It's a pretty big book. It's probably like a 10 by 10 or 12 by 12. You got your dragons. You got Kraken. Okay, so yeah, you get the idea anyway. That sort of thing. I did this page here. Lots of confetti glitter on it. I think it was all Ohuhu markers. And then I did this page here with the dragon again. A lot of confetti glitter on there. Coloured pencil work, metallic paint. Love how that one turned out. Turned out pretty cool. And yeah, so like this dude here was very horrifying. So yeah, really nice book. It's fun to do this one. But they do take a while, being the big pages. So that was The Amazing Beast, Colour and Discover. Amazing Book of Beasts, I should say. And it's illustrated by Angela Rizza. So, and it's by Buster Books, if you're interested. So that's all my sort of Halloween horror / sci-fi books, I guess. And what will be next part? Part 6 will probably be, I'm thinking it will be my books by popular colouring book artists, because I don't know what other theme to put them in. So stay tuned for that. If you are still watching my series of all my books, thank you very much. I'm so glad that you've stayed with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.